Hello friends, welcome back, and if you're new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today I have a beautiful crochet pattern to share with you, and the hook that I'm using is 3.5 mm because my yarn is quite thick. So let us start off with a slip knot, and the number of chains that we will be taking should be in the multiple of 3 plus 4. So let us count the chains. I will be doing a sample for you, so I will be taking about 30 stitches plus 4 stitches, that is 34. So let's count our stitches. So when you work this particular pattern for your projects, it can be turned into beautiful table runners, boleros, now tops, anything. It's a beautiful pattern. It can also be used in bags. See, I have worked chains that are 30 in number. As I told you, it has to be in the multiple of 3. After that, I am going to add 4 chains extra to adjust the pattern so that our pattern looks neat enough at the ends. So I have added 4. 30 plus 4. Now, in addition to it, I'm going to add a few extra chains, that is for the safety. This is actually a trick to add a few more extra chains so that we don't have to redo our work in case we have taken less number of stitches. Now let us start off with the first row of the pattern. I have just worked a chain of 3. Now into the 4th chain we are going to work 1 double crochet. I worked a chain of 3 because we all know a chain of 3 is counted as 1 double crochet. After that, into each of the chain spaces we are going to work 1 double crochet till we have 34 number of double crochets. The first row we are going to do carefully. We are going to count. In my sample it's going to be 34, but when you use this, yours is going to be different because you'll be taking stitches according to the project that you are working, but it has to be in the multiple of 3 plus 4 extra and a few extra chains if you wish to. If you are not confident enough, as I told you, I have a small trick to share with you. So now let us work the first row, which is very simple. We just have to work 1 double crochet into each of the chain spaces, but I'm going to keep a count of the double crochets that I am working here in my sample because it has to be 34 in number. Is a very beautiful crochet pattern and an easy one, perfect for beginners as well who are into crocheting. Here we just need to work double crochets, and so here I have worked my 34 number of double crochet. As I told you, I have taken a few extra chains for safety, so that's going to hang there, no issues. Now we are going to chain 3, which is counted as 1 double crochet, that is the starting of the second row, and turn our work. So now let us continue. Now what we are going to do is, into the next space we are going to work 1 double crochet and then pull through it. Now let us chain 4. This is the starting of the repeat pattern. A chain of 4 is done, and then into the next chain space we are going to work 1 incomplete double crochet. That's the first one. Another incomplete double crochet. This is the second one, and this is the third incomplete double crochet. Yes. After that, let us chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let us continue again. Now into the next 3 individual chain spaces we are going to make half done double crochets. That's the first one. This is the second half done double crochet, followed by the third half done double crochet. Once we have 4 stitches, we are going to pull through all the stitches. Now we are going to repeat again a chain of 4, and then into the next 3 chain spaces we are going to work half done double crochets. See, once we have 4 stitches, we are going to pull through all the stitches, and we are going to continue working in the same manner. And when I reach closer to the end, I'm going to show you what is to be done. So here we are almost at the end. I just worked the cluster. After that I just chained 4. Now let's work a cluster again into the 3 chain spaces. That's the first half done double crochet, followed by the second half done double crochet, followed by the third half done double crochet. Yes, now we have 4 stitches. We are going to pull through all the stitches. Now let us chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this is the end. We have one space there and another there, so we are going to work one half done double crochet, stop there, and into the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3, into the topmost chain we are going to work one half done double crochet. Now see, we have 3 stitches. We are going to pull the stitch through all the pull the loop through all the 3 stitches. Sorry. Now in order to go to the next step, we are going to chain 3 and turn our work. Now chain 3 is counted as 1 double crochet. After that I chain 1 again, and into the loop I'm going to work a single crochet. This is how it is worked. Now let us chain 4 again. From here the work is going to get easier. 3 and 4. You have to be careful actually in the sides. After that a single crochet. Now this is all we are going to repeat. A chain of 4 and a single crochet into the previous loop. A chain of 4, so let's do it. A chain of 4 and a single crochet into the previous chain of 4. Again a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and a single crochet into the previous row's loop. So this is what we are going to do throughout, and when I'm almost at the end I'm going to show you what is to be done and also what is to be done with the extra chains. So here I am almost at the end. I just worked a chain of 4. Now I am going to work a single crochet into the chain of 4 of the previous row. After that I chain 1, and into the topmost chain there we are going to work 1 double crochet. The sides have to be done properly. We need to count the chains. Into the topmost chain we are going to work 1 double crochet. So that's done. Now in order to go to the next row, what we are going to do is we are going to chain 3. Right now this is how our pattern looks. Let us chain 3. 1, 2, 3, which is counted as 1 double crochet, and turn our work, and into the same chain space I am going to work 1 double crochet. So it's done. Now into the loop or into the chain 4 space we are going to work 3 double crochets straight away. Sorry. 1, 2 and 3. So this is the repeat pattern that we are going to follow. That is, into each of the chain 4 loop we will be working 3 number of double crochet. So let's do that. So let's work 3 double crochet into each of the chain 4 space of the previous row. Into the next loop I'm working my double crochets again. That's the third. Now again into the next loop let's work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, that's the third. See how easy the pattern is. Perfect for beginners, and we can use this pattern for making tops, jackets, bags, anything. Now let's continue working, and here I am almost at the end. I'm going to show you how it is to be worked. Let's work 3 double crochet into our loop. 1, 2 and 3. Now we have almost reached the end, so into the topmost chain of the first chain of 3 I am going to work 2 number of double crochet so that our pattern looks neat at the ends. This is very important. So that's my first double crochet, and into the same chain space, that's the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3, another double crochet is done. Now in order to go to the next row, we are going to chain 3 and turn our work. So a chain of 3 is done. Now this step is again very easy. Into each of the chain spaces, individual chain spaces, we are going to work 1 double crochet all throughout. So let's keep working double crochet, individual double crochet into individual chain spaces, and you must have 44 double crochets. 44 in my sample, in yours it's going to be different because you'll be taking chains according to the project that you are making. So it's almost done. I am almost at the end. Let's work a few double crochets together. Into each of the chain spaces we are going to work 1 double crochet. That's very simple. So here, now into the next chain space 1 double crochet, and finally into the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3 we are going to work the topmost chain. We are going to work 1 double crochet to finish this particular row. So that's done. This is how it looks. See how beautiful the pattern is already looking. Now in order to go to the next row, we are going to chain 3 and turn our work. After that, into the next chain space I am going to work 1 double crochet. So that's done. From now onward we are going to repeat the pattern again as we had done. We are going to chain 4, and into the next 3 chain spaces we are going to work 3 number of half done double crochet. That's the second. This is the third. If you remember, we have done this earlier. 4 stitches on the hook, we are going to pull through all. After that a chain of 4, and then work 3 number of half done double crochets. We are not going to complete it because we must have 4 stitches on the hook. Once 4 stitches there, we are going to pull the yarn through all of it. Again a chain of 4, and we are going to work 3 number of half done double crochets into the next 3 chain spaces. That's the first. This is the second half done double crochet. This is the third half done double crochet. 4 stitches, we are going to pull through all of it. So this is how it is to be worked, and I'm going to show you what is to be done at the end. So end is also done. After that I chain 3 and I turn my work. That we are going to chain 2 and chain 1 and work a single crochet into the chain of 4. Again a chain of 4 and a single crochet into the next chain space. Actually in the end I just worked a chain of 3, after that a chain 1 and then a single crochet, and then we are going to repeat all throughout. It's the same, a chain of 4 and a single crochet into the loop, a chain of 4 and a single crochet into the previous loop, a chain of 4 and a single crochet into the loop. This is how it is done. Very, very easy. Actually I am just repeating the previous row. Previously also we have done this row. So all throughout we are going to work a chain of 4 and then a single crochet. And here we are almost at the end. I'm going to work a chain of 4 and work a single crochet into the loop. After that let's chain 1 and work a double crochet into the topmost chain where the two stitches have been worked of the previous row. Or you can just remember, into the topmost chain we are going to work 1 double crochet. So this particular row is done. See, if you see the pattern properly, we are repeating the pattern. After that, let us chain 3 and turn our work, and into the same space I'm going to work 1 double crochet. This we have done earlier too. After that, into the chain 4 loop we are going to work 3 double crochets all throughout. That's the first, this is the second double crochet, and this is the third one. Let's repeat. Into each of the chain 4 spaces we are just going to work 3 number of double crochets. Into the chain 4 loop we are just going to work 3 number of double crochet. This is all we are going to do. Let's continue. So this is how it looks, and all throughout we are just going to work 3 double crochets into each of the loops. We are almost at the end, and I'm going to show you what is to be done. See, we have reached the last point, or the end point. So into the topmost chain of the chain of 3 we are going to work 2 double crochet. The ends needs to be understood properly. Into the topmost chain we are going to work 2 double crochet. If you watch the video properly, it will not be a problem. Now my row is done. This is how it looks. It's a beautiful pattern. See how nice it looks. And the best part is, it's very easy to work and remember. Now we are just repeating the pattern. We just have to keep repeating. And trust me, this pattern is going to look beautiful for girls' tops, jackets. Now let us chain 3 in order to turn our work. After that, again, it's very easy. Into each of the chain spaces we are going to work individual double crochets. Now if you are a fresher, it's better we count our stitches once in a while, so that if we have made any mistake we can rectify it. So now I'm going to continue working 1 double crochet into each of the chain spaces. So this is the repetition of the pattern. I hope y'all could follow the steps. I have repeated the pattern so that it becomes easy for y'all to understand. A tail is hanging here with some extra chains. I'm going to show you how it is to be removed. This is actually being on the safer side, because if by chance if you have lesser number of chains, we have to redo the pattern again. So I had added a few extra bit of chains. Now those have to be removed. We are going to open the knot carefully and then remove the extra 3-4 chains that we have added. Actually I have added, I don't know whether you will be adding or not. This is a small trick actually, but the opening of the or the removing of the chains have to be done carefully. We are not going to hurry through the process. Gently we are going to remove the extra chains, and finally when all of it is removed, the 3-4 extra bit of chains, our project is going to look just perfect. But you have to have a bit of patience while removing this. If you hurry through, then that is going to create a bigger problem. So my extra bit of chains are removed, and this is how my pattern looks right now. So I have worked the double crochets and I am almost at the end again, and it's very easy. Individual double crochet into individual chain spaces. This is how it is done, and the final stitch or the final double crochet has to be done on top of the topmost chain of the chain of 3. If you remember that your pattern is going to look just wonderful. Always when we work the end, the last double crochet has to be into the topmost chain of the chain of 3. So this is how my pattern looks. It's a beautiful pattern. See how nice it looks, and very easy to work. So thank you my dear friends for staying till the end. If you all have found the video useful, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it's bye bye for today. Bye.